I was interested in music because I got a tape from my brother. He gave me a tape of Prince, Controversy. As often happens, the older brother introduces the younger siblings to music. He bought me records by the Violent Femmes and REM, which I decided to mimic. And I had a tape-to-tape deck, cassette deck in my bedroom, and a guitar and an amp. I'd started taking guitar lessons. I would just make up music, record something, play it back and record against it. So I started in my bedroom as a teenager doing like tape-to-tape recording. Then I started trying to find other people to play with.
My older brother played guitar. And so when I was very little, I mean, I'm talking 4 and 5 years old. And by the time I got to be like, say, 9 or so, he would hand me his other guitars, like cheap toy acoustic guitar, and I would play the bass line. Not long after that, he convinced my dad to get me a bass.
Oh.
Well, we were at a flea market thing, and I had this little copy of a Hofner, and it was beat up, and my dad put a end of a broom handle for the bridge. And the action was like this tall. I mean, it was like had to really press on the string. So I'd play Stray Cat Struts on that. And then by the time I was 14, very convinced that, I'm sticking with it. And he got me the Fender Precision, which I still have today. And it's my #1 bass, favorite bass in the whole world.
My father's a musician, so it seemed like it was a kind of destiny, but I do specifically remember listening to Obvious Child. There's the drum break in there, the and it made me really want to learn to play drums. It's like the best drum break in anything ever. And I tried for 7 months maybe. And
you did play drums for a long time, yeah.
I can do the most basic drum beat, but I don't think I have the patience to be a drummer. I'm all over the place. I lose rhythm after a minute, and you need 2 or 3 to get through a whole song. And then these guys asked me to be in the band, and I can sing because that's the easiest instrument. So here we are.
My mom and my sister always played music, so I grew up around that. So I always knew I wanted to play music, but when like school band kind of started up, I really wanted to play trumpet. So that was the instrument I wanted to go for, but I got mono like a month beforehand. So when it came to try out, she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you try out for like anything. She's like, how about drums? She's like, can you do that? And I did that, and then I became a drummer.
The cool kids were the trumpet. Everybody wanted to play trumpet.
Everybody wanted to play
blast
trumpet.
That. I played saxophone in school band.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mom liked saxophone, I don't know why, but like drums, I wanted to play drums.
Every
As I progressed, I found people to play with. I had a band in high school called Boy Picture. We never made a recording. My high school band, we won a battle of the bands. We did some other stuff, but we never progressed to making an actual studio recording. So when that band disintegrated, I started to have a family, and I wanted to continue making music, and I had a cassette 4-track, so I started writing some music with the idea that I would put a band together. So I slowly started putting a band together with my friends to perform the songs that I had written on 4-track. What was the question?
How did Earwig?
Yeah, so that's how it started. And I met my friend Rich Cephalo. We worked at a video store. We bonded over our love for cinema. Actually, I can tell a story that's probably not too super PC. There was a carousel at the music store. Parents would come in and their kids would, they would put the quarter in the carousel in the kids section, and they would ride this little carousel, which is like a little ride. And, you know, we're working Video Town at night. And then one night, parents were putting quarters in there and it stopped working. We were like, what's going on with that thing? So when the store closed, we went over and checked it out. It was full of quarters. It wouldn't accept any more quarters. So we were like, well, let's check this out. We opened it up with the key and it had like 250 bucks worth of quarters in it. And we're like, well, that's enough to buy a bass guitar. So we actually bought the first Earwig bass guitar with the quarters out of the carousel at Video Town. Hey.
Did you take the big bag of quarters?
We took the big bag of
And
quarters and we bought an actual bass guitar. And that was how Earwig started with my friend Rich and I. And we also started a record label to release our records. That was back in the 90s when that was happening. James was born in 1992.
Well, Earwig started in 1992.
And Earwig started in 1992. Our first vinyl 7-inch came out in 1993. It was Dinosaur Song with the backside of Wounded Knee, a live version that we recorded in my living room. So we recorded this and we took it to Music Hall to get pressed. They had a vinyl pressing in the basement. You could actually go down there and watch them press the records, which was incredible. And so we actually made friends with other bands in Columbus and started releasing records from other bands in Columbus. And we started a record label called LFM Records, Lizard Family Music, LFM. We did one record at United Record Pressing, which was in Nashville, but all of the others were pressed at Music Hall in Columbus.
Seems so sad, so I wrote this song for you. It's getting late, love, where are you going to? 'Cause without you, who would I sing it to? Having
As Earwig progressed, different members came into the band. And George Hondroulis was playing drums. Fantastic. He played on a fantastic album, Pause for the Jets, with you. So, but then our bass player, Matt Wagner, left. We had a big show coming up at the LC, and we also had a taping. We were doing a live thing for, I don't remember what it was. Pat Radio. So we had a Pat Radio thing coming up in a week and a half, and a show at the LC, which is the big LC pavilion. I don't know what they call it. Kimba Live.
Right.
You know, a huge show in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and we didn't have a bass player. So I asked George if we could reach out to Costa and see if he would play, because they had a history of playing in the band together. They had played in bands together growing up. And so Costa joined the band. That was 2010.
I think so, right? Must have been 10.
2010. So 2010,
a
about
long
basically
time ago.
2 weeks before a show in front of about 4,000 people, Costa joined the band, learned all the songs, and then we performed his first live show in front of an audience at Kimba Live.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Costa is a rock
fantastic.
star, so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, he was totally up to it.
I started in 2016, which is why 2010 is like, wow, really? Because I remember growing up when it was Matt and George, and that seemed like an era, and then it was like Costa, me. But I guess it was 6 years in between Costa and
It's a
me.
long time.
I performed like 2 songs with the band at a show at Tree Bar, and then the first show where I really kind of remember playing with the band was actually at a sort of a sister event to Secret Space, though it was a collaborative gallery location.
Oh, yeah.
And
It was the commissary.
yes,
Commissary.
Amy Turnsharp, who owns the space we're in right now, was performing at the commissary with a bunch of other artists, and we were off in a room doing a live performance, and it was the first set where I was present for
The full set.
at least half or more than half of the set.
So we started just bringing you in to sing songs
Yeah.
for like a half set. And that was while we were recording our album, A Pause for the Jets. That was sort of like a fresh lineup because Costa had just joined the band. So we
well,
Well,
had just
I-
5 years of previous, 6
well,
years
yeah,
previous.
yeah. So we had a lot of the tracks recorded, but I remember for that recording at home, we had you sing on that album.
Well, you can't hear it, but
It's
I'm there.
mostly background.
I can.
Yeah. But then after that record was in the can, we've been more like a 4-piece, just moving forward. You know, James was actually born the year the band started. And I came to this realization. She came and sang with us for a few shows.
and you
And-
realized I am the band
And yeah,
because I am the same age as the band.
that's right. I realized, you know, it's a thing we do for fun. It's just art. It's just a thing the family does. So what's stopping us from just doing whatever the hell we want to do? And if, you know, I want to have a band with my daughter and my best friend, why not do that? You know, it made sense.
So up and perfect, but you don't even notice me. I finally realized that I was never invited. The call that I waited for, I know it's not coming now. Yeah, what I waited for, I know it's not coming now. So I'm calling you out. I'm calling you weak. I will rock you to sleep.
So it's up and perfect.
Much too costly to keep.
It's up and perfect.
I was never wanted in the way that I I'm calling you out. I'm calling you weak. I will rock you to sleep. I will rock you to sleep.
I feel like every show's just been like so smooth and mundane. I mean, I remember playing at the Ace of Cups and the beautiful red curtains, which are now gone. I remember playing at the Tree Bar where there was a tree, which is now not there. The CD 102.5, when it was still CD 101, we did that Friday night or something, and we all had it was in the middle of COVID. We had the masks that said like vote or wear a mask. We made masks for the show to kind of like show our support for wearing masks. That was Silver Baby Weekend, right? Or was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the weekend. We have a
big party once
party
a
called
year.
Silver Baby Cup. Where
And,
it's a golf party at our
It's
house.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that was Friday night. And we left the party. Several people had arrived from the other states, and we drove off, and they tried really hard to tune into the radio signal to listen to the show. And then, we got back at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or whatever, and there were a couple people still awake at the big camping party around the bonfire, and they were like, oh, the show was great, we kind of got, it was a little crackly, but we heard
They could
you
hear it
guys."
on the radio, yeah.
I remember with Earwig, I feel like Independence Day. And I think it was one of my first ones with Earwig.
Right.
And yeah, that's probably the most memorable for me.
Yeah, we
That one was
actually
great.
had, so for that, which was Independence Festival, it was the last time that they did that festival. They
last
reached
year.
out to bands and they booked us and they said, we want you to do something very memorable. So we decided to perform with drag queens. We had a video that we had just filmed with Nina West, and so we decided to do a live performance with some other drag queens, and we also did a live poetry performance while the band performed based off of the lyrics with Amy Turnsharp, and Trey Pearson
Which
actually
was really,
performed
really
with us.
fun
Yeah.
because we'd only done a couple rehearsals, but I feel like we were kind of vibing, and he and I had a moment on stage where he was like, kind of looked at me and was like, you're gonna take this lyric because
Yeah.
maybe I'm not in the throat zone right now. And that was a really fun moment of like actually communicating with someone else non-verbally on stage, where I was like, okay, to make this work, I need to do the next thing.
I wanted for that performance to have like an iconic look. And so I was like, we're all gonna be red. We're all gonna have something red to wear, right? We're gonna be dressed in red. Leslie has told me the story she shared with me, like that you guys went around looking for a red outfit for you. Right. But then you showed up and they're like, I'm dressed in something totally different. I mean, like a big point that like, we gotta be in red, guys.
be
Everybody's
red.
gotta be in red. That's the big thing. And then I show up and
That's hilarious.
I was in red.
So
You were the one that
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
follow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the one that didn't follow the rules that I set down and laid out. So that was probably the premiere debut of this band as Earwig. Was that was a big night.
When I want it, my DJ's got it. When I get hot, my DJ keeps it cool. And when I really, 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 really want it bad, my DJ knows just what to do. My DJ's got it coming back around. My DJ never lets me down. Every time I bump it, oh, I wanna kill it. But then I feel it when my DJ plays my song. I get to sing along. Oh, I'm in love when I hear the sound. My DJ never lets me down. When I'm pissed and I wanna give 'em hell, head like a me down. Oh, when I want it, yeah, my DJ's got it. She reads my mind and she knows my game is true. And when I really, 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 really want it bad, my DJ knows just what to do. Oh, I'm in love when I hear the sound. My DJ never lets me down. Well, the music that my DJ plays, it says something to me about my life. Yeah, the music that she constantly plays, it says everything to me about my life. I wanna praise the DJ. I wanna praise the DJ. Please don't hang the DJ. I wanna bang the DJ. I'm in love when I hear the sound. My DJ never lets me down. Oh, she's got it coming, coming, coming back around. Oh, I'm in love when I sing it out. Yeah, I'm in love when I sing it out. My DJ never lets me down.
Columbus really has a diverse and amazing music scene. It always has. From the time when Earwig started playing through the multiple iterations of Earwig up to now, and the things that we're a little bit out of touch with because we're not playing. We play live in Columbus maybe, 4 times a year or less. And the clubs that we used to play at are maybe not there so much now. But I think Columbus shows up time and time again as being like a breeding ground for creativity. Ohio in general has like crazy creative bands and creative music, like from Devo to the Breeders to like the Pretenders to like everything. Chrissy Hynde.
Well, I mean, even so recently as 21 Pilots, you look at Columbus as a hotbed for musical creativity, big bands are gonna come out of there. Like, Columbus has a music scene, and that's not gone away.
No,
It's just
true.
changed.
I do like that Columbus has a, is attracting bigger names and a lot more varied places for those. Maybe not, there's like the big arena stuff, but then there's also smaller tiered stuff
Yeah.
that attracts those
And that's
levels
always
and-
sort of like revitalizing, rebirth, regrowing, like destroying itself and like growing again. That just always happens. Just like Earwig is like destroying itself and rebirthing itself and, working on new music to put out. The album that we're working on right now is called North High Alumni, which speaks to that. Basically saying that Earwig has been around and been in enough of the Columbus scene that we're graduating. Some of the songs on that record also, High Street Star speaks to that. There's a song, the lead-off song on the new record is called High Street Star, which we didn't play in this session. But it's a song about coming up in Columbus in the music scene and being part of something that's getting ready to happen, right? The North High alumni, that you've paid your dues, that you've been around enough in Columbus, and you're part of something. And I think Earwig right now really represents North High alumni. Everyone in this band has been involved in other things that have brought them here, and now we're ready to be the graduating class of the North High alumni.
All of the members of the band have been a part of the Columbus band music community for multiple different things, different instruments, different bands, decades. Like, they're all North High alumni. They're all a part of the community.
Excuse me, hold on just a second.
Who would
No, we're still here.
tell them I said hi?
James says hello. Okay, sure. We're gonna finish up, no problem. Okay, see you there. All right.
make myself clear. Right from the beginning, it's the lonely feeling. Every time I close my eyes, I wanna take a chance. Might be what you wanted. The more I take a chance, I might be what you wanted. Gonna rock me. Yes, it give my soul. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
This is a classic grip strengthener.
That's your right hand.
That's my right hand. Left hand. I did a few. Let's see how you do with
I'm
that.
gonna start with the left hand.
Start with the left hand.
Oh.
Bold.
All right, that one kind of slipped out.
It's hard to position.
Oh, see, see, it's fine.
Yeah, I have not good wrists, but I'll go for it.
No, you're the drummer.
We can do the left. Oh, whoa!
See, same thing.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I think it's not really a favorable hand shape. The
Yeah,
grippy
it's
tool.
an odd shape.
I mean, if it were like just like 3/4 that size, it would.
It's more like
a
rather
lot
than
easier.
a potentiometer
it
of
back.
our abilities.
You want your
it's
arms
just
to
an
really hurt.
icebreaker. I like that. I like Costa was doing the thighs.
Do the Kegels.
Suzanne Summers.
Yes, that's nice. All right. The question was, sorry. All right, cool. I think our new album, North High Alumni, is the best record that we've ever done. It's the best representation of Costa's bass that's ever happened.
Ever?
The
It's
most,
the most you can hear my voice on any Earwig album.
and you can't see Jeremy here, but I think he would
He
agree.
plays drums really
He
good.
plays drums really good on this record, so you might notice my feet are not resting on anything. That's kind of hard.
I'm doing the slow clap again.
Well, we got a slow clap for Jeremy.
Let's do a slow clap for Jeremy. Jeremy!
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 We love Jeremy.
Jeremy!
Jeremy. Jeremy. Jeremy.